We have about 200 acres or 80 hectares of turf under production. We have two main varieties that we've sort of narrowed it back to over the last few years, wintergreen and Sawalter. I guess our market is retail or landscape predominantly. You're dealing with nature, or you're dealing with weather, and it's an unpredictable beast, I guess. It can be on your side or it can be against you, and everything that goes along with that. Predominantly here though, our insects are mainly armyworm or lawn grub as it's commonly known. My background as an agronomist, I used to scout cotton of all things, so I know how to look for grubs in a lot of respects. In this situation with lawns, we have a lot of problems in actually determining how many are there because they're so hard to actually check and scout for. Once we start warming up from October through to even about now, late April or early May, we can sometimes get a late infestation. So there's a good 6-month window there that we have to keep our wits about us and keep a constant vigil on the farm. But that used to be the case. Nowadays we've got a product that's called Accelerant. Essentially got a product here that we can reduce our level of protection when we're using it and still maintain that safety sort of level that we need to maintain, and that's great for us when we're working in the field. We're spraying, we've always got activity happening on the field as well, so we're not having to work around our spray program to suit our other operations. It can be all done when it suits us to be done at the proper times. We have a good relationship with our chemical and fertiliser supplier, that's New Turf, and Simon Adamman there is a regular visitor here. He's always keeping us up to date. We like to maintain that relationship. DuPont also had a really good advertising program at the time. We received it in a lot of the magazines, so knowing now they had a good product, they had confidence in putting it out to the turf industry for evaluation and for use. We also went to our customers and we said, look, would this be of interest to you if we could give you a product that had value intrinsically in it, that would give them the peace of mind that when they laid it, it wasn't going to be a product that they had to look after post-laying. They could just say, look, we're confident that we've got a product here that won't need treating. They loved the idea, as we did. It's just a matter of putting it to the test, and essentially that's what we did. We tried initially an area of about, it's probably about 8 hectares we put out. Exceptional results. To the point where, I don't think we feed the local ibis population anymore. They've since moved on, but I wouldn't consider doing anything else in the future. It's that good a product, and it's seen to be value for us, and we can pass that value on to our customers. Not only is it's cost effective in comparative products that we can use, it also gives us that peace of mind, so a great insurance package, so we're not losing that time from regrow to harvest again, and it's also giving us value to the customers. We are a production factory here, and we're all about shortening the time from when we harvest one crop to when we harvest the next crop. So anything that impacts on reducing that time that it takes from us to grow that crop is costing us money directly. And so anything that can give us an insurance that one piece of the puzzle is going to be there always is a great asset to us as a management tool. And that's what Accelerant has done for us in managing our insect pests. What we have identified by using Accelerant, the weakness of the grass is significantly being improved. Like we don't get the weak patches that we used to get, where we used to have the background infestation there, and because we weren't quick enough, or our tools of a diagnosis of what the problem weren't good enough at the time, we'd always suffer the consequences of a poorer growing product. And I guess the customer gets to see that too if we don't identify it on the farm, and that's where really it's a bit of an intangible benefit that we get from this product, but it's certainly it's measured in our yield initially, but it's also our customers enjoy the better quality product that they get, and consistency of product really.